no matter what, if you went to the bathroom at my house, and we had two bathrooms, in both bathrooms, there was always a trash can. And this trash can next to the toilet was for you to wipe your butt and then put the toilet paper in the trash can. And if they found out that, yeah.
You asked me this.
They found out.
You did ask me this. You did ask me
Yeah, you see? If I put toilet paper in that toilet, it was hell to pay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Three Mexicans. I'm Vince Navarro. I'll be here with you every time with my fellow co-host, Eric Lopez. How are you doing, Eric?
Good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. And with us is Justin Barca, always going to be with us. These are the Three Mexicans. How are you, Justin?
I am so good, so happy to be here. I'm ready to get down and get potting.
Nice. Justin, we got to address the elephant in the room. Your mustache, fantastic. Talk to me about how long this takes to grow.
Yeah, one of the best.
Oh, like a 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
No way. 2 weeks.
No way.
I have I can get a good decent mustache in.
Dude, I
like
hate
a convincing
you so much.
on camera one, like in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Not even.
Yeah, no, dude. I did that.
My wife hates it. My wife hates
really?
it.
She hates it?
Dude, she likes like when I have a mustache. I had like more of a beard, and I shaved a bunch, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave this like horseshoe biker thing because I think it looks funny.
Does it take just that long to grow out your whole beard then? 2 weeks?
No, I have like the shittiest beard in the world. So it's like all my joke is since I have Apache genes, I'm Apache here and Apache here. I'm Apache on both sides. It's just nothing. There's like two big old deserts on both cheeks with a little hair on top. So if I let it grow long enough for a long enough time, those top hairs cover
oh wow.
those patches, but that takes a while.
Yeah.
So it's not like full. My mustache is full.
This looks better on camera, but it's pretty thin. And I think I just kind of willed it to come in too. Like,
yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. I could never grow that, dude. Like, that thing's awesome. This thing is so sparse. I had to shave my face for a video game that I did a couple months ago. And I was pissed because they were just doing facial capture. And I was pissed because I knew, dude, it took me I think it took me 2 months to grow this back. This. I'm like, God damn it. And I grew it out, to hide my double chin. I'm like, I can't live without this thing. But, yeah.
Well, that's the funny thing about being actors is they're always like, name, willing to shave. And like people with these like big old nice beards are like, of course, yeah. I'm like, that took so long for that dude to like grow that out. And
I know.
Just going to shave it for...
Bills.
I did
Can't
that.
even pay the bills anymore.
I did that Movember thing a few years back with my work where you're supposed to you shave it all off November 1st and then like they could have chosen a worse month because it's the month you're going to go see your whole family and you got this like either you have an awesome one like you, Justin, or you got the lamest, mustache like I did. I mean, it's basically this but without this part. So I feel like the beard is cool, but once I showed up to Thanksgiving and my entire family was like, "Orale!" Like, what's that?
Yeah. 1 month isn't long enough to do anything for anyone. So everyone just like gives up halfway because they have these little like dirt cappuccino mustaches.
Yeah. So yeah, I hated it so much. My wife hated it. The second it was over, I shaved it all off and then just grew the beard back. But I had a friend in college, and this is in college when I could barely grow anything. Just this little, tiny little wispy things you're talking about. But I had this friend named Nate. And he's from San Diego, but we went to Berkeley together. And that dude, I remember we would have class on Monday, and he'd be clean shaven. And by Friday, he was like, boof, like this caterpillar on his. And I was like, I just saw you 4 days ago. What? He's like, I just haven't shaved. And I'm like, this is what happens when you don't shave. I hate you. Like that is beautiful. That belongs in a museum.
Shadow.
Dude, it was nuts.
I never knew what the 5 o'clock shadow was until I met some white friends, and their shit would grow out.
Yeah,
and that's another thing. Like, why is like facial hair, like big nice mustaches, tied? I feel like it's tied to your Mexicanismo, right? Even though we have Indio blood, we're not supposed to be growing hair.
This is my like 40% Spanish blood is all in this mustache.
That's
For
what I'm
my
saying. This has
DNA,
gotta be
it's
the
all
Spanish side.
all my height is in my Mexican
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, I get told I'm pretty fair skinned, and I am told that that's where all my Spanish blood went to the fairness, because all this is just so. I mean, every time I go back home and I see my aunt who raised me, and she's just like, when are you gonna become a man already? And I'm like, this is it, lady. I'm like, I am 46 years old. Like, this is what you get. So this is a topic that I haven't shared with Justin and Eric because I wanted to get their colder reactions, and also just to I just didn't want them thinking about it too much. But so, you guys, when I was growing up, I grew up in a household, and I want to know if you've had this at all in your experience, or maybe it's just my town, or maybe people from my parents' town in Mexico, or what it is, or certain places. But no matter what, if you went to the bathroom at my house, and we had 2 bathrooms, in both bathrooms there was always a trash can, and this trash can next to the toilet was for you to wipe your butt and then put the toilet paper in the trash can. And if they found out that
You asked me this.
They
You
found
did
out.
ask me this. You did ask me.
Yeah, you see,
Mm-hmm.
sooner or later I ask you if you know me long enough. But if I put toilet paper in that toilet, it was hell to pay, and it was always the excuse from my parents and everybody was that the pipes, they're gonna get clogged. And I was like, just convinced growing up, like, oh, you cannot put anything down there that's gonna clog the pipes. And I was like, okay.
That's an expensive mistake, dude. If you got some whack pipes.
Yeah, but that was more like a Mexico thing.
It's a Mexican thing.
Yeah,
it's a
but-
Mexico thing.
Yeah, like the Mexican pipes, I understand, because in Mexico the sewage system isn't as updated. I'm sure now it's probably better, but growing up, it was, if you're in the little pueblitos or the little towns or the little even the little cities, you do not put anything down that toilet that is anything close to paper.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So just, I mean, I'm talking into my late teens. Did I not know that, like, all my white friends, most of my Mexican, because I would go to my friends' houses that were Mexican and they didn't have no trash can there, and I would go over there and I'd be like, hey, where's
Just
your
come
trash
out
can?
holding a big old
Yeah, and
of caca wipes.
I'd be very confused, and I'd be like, I don't know what to do here. Like, it was like Sophie's Choice. Like, what do I do with this toilet paper at my friends' houses? And then on the opposite side of that, when my friends would come over to my house, they'd see this nasty, because, some people are just animals, and they're just throwing, like, face side up into the trash can. And so my friends would come over, and they're like, what's the deal with the trash can with all the caca? And I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, that's just how it is. So it was that, like, how about you guys?
So I got a story, a really embarrassing story that stuck with me like my whole life because of that shit. And it's funny. It's like one of the times that, like, I got to be like, oh yeah, thanks, Dad, because my dad was, like, really strict, like he's, like, always right, and everything he said was right. And we would go visit his friends all the time. He worked for the railroad, so he had friends all over Arizona, like, anytime, any, like, train towns. Like, he was friends with all kinds of people in train towns. And we went to, I think it was Winslow, Arizona, to visit one of his friends. And I went to the bathroom, dude, and, like, I'm so used to wiping and throwing in the fucking trash, I'm getting yelled at if I flush toilet paper at home by my dad's. I remember, like, getting there, and I was like, I got bathroom anxiety up to this day. Like, even back then, like, I just do not like using other people's restrooms. Like I don't know, like, people have different protocols, man, fucking serious shit. And they had a trash can, so I'm like, oh, they got a trash can, and it don't look like nobody's shit today. So, like, and this is the one time, like I said, this is the one time that I was able to kind of be like, look at my dad, like, yeah, it looks like you weren't right this time. Looks like this is your fault.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew it too, because, like, dude, this stuck with me. This I don't even know if I remember anything else from that year. This shit stuck with me, though. This is, like, traumatized, because I went to the restroom and, took a shit, wiped my ass, put the freaking paper in the trash can. But see, unlike that, right? See, the way you said, I didn't like to, I had a little shame. I fucking cover it up so nobody's seen the doo-doo. But, it still probably gives off a smell, you never know. And then his daughter came out, who I had a fucking crush on, too.
Of course.
This cute chick. Like, she came out, she's like, ew, somebody threw, like, poo-poo paper in the trash. Like totally, like, just blurted it out to everybody, and then like I just sat there and like I was just quiet, and I think they knew it was me. I mean, I don't think I was the first one that evening to use the restroom, so I was just kind of like, I was like, oh, and then my dad, like, I looked over at my dad, and he wasn't even mad at me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, my dad was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I almost gave me like a look, like, oh, I'm so sorry, because I know I told you not to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know, but
It's like, I learned it from watching you, Dad.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's like, I learned it from watching you, and
Yeah.
he didn't say shit. Usually, like, if like we embarrassed my dad or something, like he would yell at us, maybe give us a little smack, He would, he would lay into us sometimes.
Yeah.
But that time, dude, he knew
Yeah.
better that was his shit. Because
Yep.
he was
That
the
is-
one that said, "Don't be clogging up the toilet with toilet paper." But then again, it's also, I think that's why he did, because back then, when you're a little kid, you're like afraid of your own poop.
Yeah. And you're just like,
He's just like, oh, I don't want to touch my poop. I don't want to touch my poop.
Yeah.
Touch me. So like,
Yeah.
you just get a bunch of toilet paper
Yeah.
to protect your hand, and
yeah.
then just throw it in the trash.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, like, I mean, to this day, I can guarantee you, I go home, there's a trash can with toilet paper with doo-doo on it. Like, that is just a perpetual thing forever. Even though it's a house made in America, everywhere you go, American houses, they can handle the toilet paper. But you walk into my aunt's at home right now, she's like, what are you doing? Like, it's almost like you could feel, like, the presence of, like, outside, what are you doing in there? Like, what are you doing? Nope, you don't go in there. And on the flip side of that, like, when I have relatives from Mexico that visit me here, I have to tell them, like, hey, this is not Mexico. We do not have that trash can. That trash can is not for that. That is for, like, Q-tips. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, you flush the toilet. And they look at me like, what are you talking about? Like, huh? And I'm like, how is this still a thing? And I feel like there's some cousins that are like, they know. They're like, oh, yeah, I know.
It's a water pressure thing, right?
It's gotta be.
Gotta be, because it can't be the tubes. It's the water pressure. I think I noticed because at my nana's most recent place, she's passed away now, but her most recent place is in like San Luis, right on the border of Rio Colorado.
Yeah.
And they just have a septic tank that basically the tube is probably like this long.
Yeah.
It goes from the toilet into the
Yeah.
freaking to the
Yeah.
it's like a hole in the ground under. They even do it there. So like the
Yeah.
travel, the freaking the voyage for the paper
Yeah.
and the poop to go to the hole
Yeah.
isn't very long, but they still throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
And
It's
probably
got-
because the pressure.
the pressure.
It's a pressure
yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've taken showers in Mexico where, like, I'm just up against the wall. Like, I'm just like, oh, God, could this, like, I'm just like
Yeah.
splat, like, come
Yeah.
on.
It's
And then
almost
I
like-
come back here and it's like getting hit by, like, just like this, like, cannon of water whenever I come back. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is what water pressure is.
My
but-
landlord's trying to make it like Mexico here. He keeps turning my water pressure down. Asshole.
Just a little bit.
Dude,
just
I
a little-
swear. There's like a jet setting on my
Yeah.
my shower
Shower
head
head,
that I used
yeah.
to like really like.
Yeah.
It's like my final rinse. So I can
Yeah.
get my hair, all the freaking
Yeah.
conditioner
Yeah.
out of hair, get a nice little bidet going back there. And I can't even use it anymore because there's no pressure. It's like
Yeah.
what a dick, dude.
Yeah. So, Justin, you didn't have this at all growing up?
No, what's funny is like, yeah, no, I didn't have it growing up. Like I said, I'm third generation.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have like that. But I remember my grandma, like, she didn't use toilet paper.
What?
She would just use a cup with water.
What?
Like, if she was, like, at home, she
Yeah.
would use it at other places, but, like, I remember there was always, like, because she had a little teeny house and, like,
Yeah.
that she had, like, where the toilet was here and, like, the sink was here.
Yeah.
Like, you could reach it.
Yeah.
And so she would just
Wow. Like
get
the
water.
Mexicano
Like,
bidet.
true, yeah.
That little Mexican bidet.
But then, like, so we didn't grow up. But then I had no idea about, toilet paper in the trash can. In high school, I remember a friend making fun of another friend because he went to her house and was like, "Oh my God, guess what was in her toilet paper?" Or like, what's next to the toilet was toilet
Yeah.
paper in the trash can. Oh my
Yeah.
God, because her parents were from Mexico,
Yep.
and so I was like, "Oh, I don't do that." But now we don't do that, but we have our kids do it with the wipes.
Yeah. You got to.
Like the cleansing wipes. So
Yeah.
now there's a trash can
Yeah.
next to the toilet full
Yeah.
of cleansing shit wipes. No toilet paper, but just cleansing shit wipes.
Because
Yeah,
they lie,
yeah.
right? They say they're flushable and they're not.
They're not flushable.
They're not flushable.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
flushable. Well, we had a plumber explain. He was like, if you want to see, he was like, put it in water. Like, just get like a bucket of water, put it in, and swirl it around. And if it doesn't immediately
dissolve.
like disintegrate, then don't.
Stop
It's
it.
gonna do the same thing in your pipes.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
scared the shit out of me.
Dude, like my first experiences in Mexico, my mom, we would go. My nana still lived in Sinaloa. She lived in this dude, like off the grid. I mean, it was old school, off the grid rancho, dude. They didn't have plumbing. They had like 2 lights. I think they had a light in the kitchen and a light in like the one actual bedroom that they built just recently. Like had concrete floors and everything. One little bedroom. Everything else is like dirt floors. Dude, we used to have to hike up. We used to have to fill up a wall, like a balde, like a pail,
Okay.
a bucket, and take our toilet paper and hike it up this hill. They had
Whoa.
it was an outhouse up
Yeah.
top of this creepy outhouse on the top of the hill, dude, like with just encased in like tin, those like tin corrugated metal tin things. And even then, there was a little trash in there where you throw the paper. It's because it was a concrete toilet seat. I'm assuming my tata made, and it had probably like a channel that you flush your poop down, and it goes down like to this like creek bed or whatever. But you couldn't flush the paper
Yeah.
because it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's biodegradable, but probably degrades slower than poop.
Yeah.
Generations of this shit. You think that there would have been like some Mexican inventor that invented like a trash can that like you threw your caquita papers in there,
Yeah.
right? And like it's almost like a diaper genie,
Like diaper
it seals
genie.
it up, you
Yeah.
don't smell it,
Yeah.
and then like you hit a button and it like incinerates it or something, and you just pull out some
Yeah.
ashes.
That'd be genius. Yeah.
Although
Right?
diaper genies is a bad example because diaper genies smell like shit.
Yeah, they do not work,
You
man.
pop it open like to
Yeah.
throw another one, and it's just like
Is the worst.
But
Pandora's
doesn't
box.
it like seal? It seals up
No.
the smell once it's closed. No.
Once
No,
it's
once
closed,
it's closed-
it kinda
Yeah.
depending on how much is in there and how
Yeah.
bad it was, but
Yeah.
that's a lie.
Basically, like it was like pee-pee diaper,
Yep.
poop diaper. Let's take this thing
Yeah.
out of here. Like
Anyway, there's a lot of talented Mexican inventors out there. You think someone would have came up with a freaking
for real, dude.
trash can?
For real. Like let's fix this.
Do you think President Scheinbaum can do it?
I hope
think
so.
so.
She can do
That
it.
should be
You should
first
put her-
day.
Top scientists on that
Yeah.
thing. Like, we now have the papelitos, caquitos, trash can for everybody. It's paid for by the government.
Yeah. Yeah. You can
Everybody
pick it
gets
up.
one.
You can pick it up on Sundays.
I like
after
how they're
church.
not
No more clogged toilets.
they're not like actually solving the problem. They're just like, I don't know.
We can't do anything about the water pressure, but you
Herbalist
got your
will make a
caquita trash
pill
can.
that when you shit, it smells like roses. That way,
Wasn't there a doctor that came up with like some tablets that you could
Yeah.
take that make your poop smell better?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
There's
sure-
those like burp ones too, like those Gas X or like Beanos. Ever had a Beano? Those are
I
No,
did in
they
college. No.
yeah,
That did not work.
they're weird.
Yeah. But speaking of college and grad school, I threw I think I turned 30 or something, and I can't remember, I'm at 25, whatever. I had a birthday, and I invited all my grad school friends to come with me to Watsonville for a party to the house where I grew up, and more than half of them came. They told me they exclusively were making the 90-mile trip from San Francisco to Watsonville to check out if I was telling the truth about the trash can. They're like,
So
we are
funny.
here to see if this is a real story, or because I've been prone to exaggerate. And they walked in, they were like, "You weren't kidding! Oh my god!" And I was like, "Yeah, man. Like, welcome to my childhood."
My dad put on like a fucking TED talk for us one time. He gave us a seminar on how to wipe our asses, like with how to not waste toilet paper. And then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Because he was like, oh, what you do is you wipe. He's like, you take the loose part and you fold it over and you fold it to a clean side. I'm like, yeah, but like, dude, my shit's wet. I'm like, it's so through. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, okay, Dad, I'll tell you, yeah. But no. And that was when we're allowed to start flushing. After the incident, I'm telling you, that incident changed everything. It was it was a nexus point.
It was the
Changed everything
catalyst.
for my family.
Yeah.
Like we're flushers now. We flush our caca paper now.
Yeah.
That trash can is for fingernail clippings and snot rags. I think I kind of damaged myself a little bit because I would like, dude, I'm telling you, I don't like to shit in public at all. So I used to
Wow.
hold it like
It's bad for you, dude.
dangerously hold it,
Yeah.
dude. Like I got home and I was in pain and like, so it's just like people gotta. I went to a toilet one time at the is it the Morongo or is it Cabazon Morongo?
Mhm.
You ever been out there?
Mm-mm.
Dude, these guys got some cool shit. It's like a. If you've seen the seats that they have like covered in like this plastic,
Yeah,
and
and then
you
it
just hit
cycles.
the button and it just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's new. You don't
Yeah.
gotta put the stupid thing, the clumsy thing down.
Yeah.
It just does it for you. I'm like, dude, why is this not everywhere? This should be government
I know.
mandate right here.
Yeah.
Although I never use the paper.
I never use the
I
paper.
never use the paper either. I just kind of
No.
hover. Or
I don't
Yeah.
really understand, but
No.
it's.
You want to
for-
know what I do with the paper that they provide back there? That donut thing. I grab it so that people, not because I'm stupid. I'm paranoid. I think everyone on the planet is listening to what I'm doing. Number one, it sounds like I'm using it, but I'm not. But what I do with it is I clean the seat.
the seat?
Yeah,
But I do that with toilet paper first.
But no, I do it with that thing. That way, because that has a very distinct kind of like crinkle.
So the guy next to you isn't like, this guy's just raw dogging this toilet seat. Listen to this guy. He just came in and sat straight down.
Look at this monster over here.
He didn't do anything, any prep.
Yeah, so I'm just like I make it like very like I make it very like loud like and with that crinkly paper, and then I clean it, but then I quietly like throw it away real quick because I don't want to sit on that because it's just I feel like it makes bigger mess at the end of the day. Just like I don't know. I'm just like
Yes. There's also the dangerousness of like if it's like an auto flushing toilet, you don't know how
Yeah.
strong it is.
yeah
So if you're cleaning it
yeah
and then you like stand up, it'll just shoot off and
Yeah.
like squirt water, shit
Yeah.
water, or toilet water all over. And you're like, well, that wasn't what I wanted to happen.
Speaking of that, this is a new peeve or like freaking thing that I got. You guys close the toilet when you flush?
I would if it you mean at
You're
home?
supposed to.
Yeah, like you close the toilet. Like, dude, I've been seeing these videos. Or they're giving
Yeah.
me like all kinds
The
of
shit
anxiety
particles,
now.
yeah.
Dude, the shit particles that go
the
everywhere.
plume
They
the
get
plume.
on your
Yeah.
fucking. They do the black light with the
Yeah.
luminol, and you there's
Yeah.
like shit on your toothbrush.
Everywhere.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm like kind of fighting with my family when they come visit. Like, they don't know, they don't close the fucking lid now. I'm like, God damn it! Now there's shit everywhere. Like, yeah, and I tell them, I was like, I show them the videos. Like, look at this, man. You guys getting shit in your toothbrush. You guys getting shit on your face towel. Like, you guys might want to close the lid. And they're like,
Yeah.
okay. And then
They're
they
like,
don't do
yeah,
it.
yeah, all right.
They don't do it, and it's not like you can be in there monitoring like
I know. It's just like, but I
Yeah.
mean, you tell them, but then they don't fucking
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, but what are you
Nobody
going to tell
listens.
him?
yeah.
Because they're going to be like, yeah, whatever. I shit and put it into the trash can next to me. I think I'm going to be concerned about getting
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
toothbrush. I've been shitting like this my whole life. I'm fine. Shit all over my toothbrush.
I live in
Yeah.
shit. It's
It makes me
cool.
stronger.
Yeah.
That dude, my fucking someone actually said that. Hey, you're immune. You got to build up your immunities. You know, immunities
True.
to shit. That's how pandemics start.
It's true.
All right. Well, that was a good talk. Good job, everybody.
All right.
Let's wrap this up.
We got
so,
there.
long story short, if you go over to your friend who's Mexican and they're maybe first generation or immigrants, be prepared to see toilet paper in a trash can and know what's up.
Or if you're like, you want to go throw your gum away,
Yeah.
throw it in the kitchen. Not
Yeah,
outside.
exactly. Yeah.
Don't
Don't go to the bathroom.
go to the bathroom to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
To any young inventors out there, you want to make a difference in your community?
Yeah.
Create a freaking trash can that for caca paper, like it,
Incinerates it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm with it. I'll be the first investor to that Kickstarter.
I will buy it. I'll invest in that shit. You kidding me? I'll buy 4.
One for each family member. Okay, well, now I want to move on to the game portion of
Yes.
the podcast. Let's play a game. Eric, I want you to call. I have a Mexican peso. It's actually worth 5 pesos, which I think is like, I don't know, 10 cents. I'm not exactly sure. The exchange rate.
Two-tone.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I got a 5 pesos, so
we
we
cool
got
money like that here.
we got the Mexicano Águila on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we call in Mexico, you call this side of the sol because back in the day before they changed to this style, there used to be a big old sun on here. So Eric, I want you to call it sol or águila. Ready? Here we go. Call it while it's in the air. Call it
Sol.
sol. There you go. So
All right.
you get to choose, Eric. I have 2 quizzes that I found online. I think one's easier than the other. To be totally honest, one's like super easy and one's super hard. I'm not gonna tell you which one's which, but you're gonna get to choose. Your first choice is Anything for Salinas, which is a quiz about the 1997 Selena movie. So these are facts, like things that happen in the movie. Okay, not about Selena's life in general, but about the movie. And then The next one is Not My Richie, which is the La Bamba movie. This is your questions about the movie. So you get to choose either Anything for Salinas or Not My Richie.
Not My Richie.
Oh, I knew you were going to choose that one. Just so you know, that one is the easier one. So you guys both have a pen and paper. We'll go through 10 questions.
Okay.
It's multiple choice. Write down your answer, and when we're done, we'll count up to see who wins. Are you ready? Like I said, this thing is so easy. This should be like, are you like from California? Are you Mexicano? Like, if you can't get 10 out, I'm going to say 10 out of 10. You never know.
Wow.
If you can't get most of these, okay. Okay. So here we go. Not My Richie. Question number 1. What is Richie Valens' real first name? Is it A, Ricky, B, Richard, C, Ricardo, or D, Roberto? Which I love that name, Roberto. I love to say it, Roberto. Okay, everyone locked in? Okay, here we go. Number 2, what instrument does Richie play throughout the movie? That one's easy. Probably shouldn't have to go through these. Okay, you ready? A, drums, B, trumpet, C, guitar, D, piano. Okay. Number 3, what is the name of Richie's brother in the film? A, Frankie, B, Bob, C, Tony, D, Danny. I see this guy driving around my town of Watsonville because that's where the Valenzuela family ended up. So I used to see him all the time. Okay, number 4, what recurring fear/vision haunts Richie throughout the movie? A, falling from a stage, B, a plane crash, C, drowning, or D, being chased by wolves. You guys locked in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 5. What song launches Richie into national fame in the film? A, Come On. A, Come On, Let's Go. B, La Bamba. C, Donna. Or D, We Belong Together.
Okay.
Okay, number 6. Who plays Richie Valens in the 1987 movie? A, Benjamin Bratt. That would. Okay. B, Isai Morales. C, Lou Diamond Phillips. Or D, Edward James Olmos. All those other ones would have been very interesting. You guys locked in? That was probably the easiest one of all these. Okay, number 7. What is the name of Richie's girlfriend in the movie? A, Maria. B, Selena. Ha! C, Donna. Or D, Lisa.
Lisa. Oh.
No, Lisa.
Imagine.
Man. Okay, you guys locked in. Let's move on to number 8. What tragic real-life event is shown at the end of the movie? A, a car accident. B, a house fire. C, a plane crash. D, a tour bus crash. Okay, let's move on to number 9 because that one's also easy. What does Bob jokingly tell Richie he should name his guitar? This is probably the hardest question on this quiz. Okay, so here we go. I'll say it again. What does Bob jokingly tell Richie he should name his guitar? A, Lucky. B, Lucille. C, the Flying Mexican. Or D, Sue. Okay, number 10. What iconic song closes the movie as the credits roll? A, O'Donna. B, Come On, Let's Go. C, La Bamba, Los Lobos version. Or D, Sleepwalker. Ooh, that's a good question, actually. That's kind of a little tricky.
Okay.
Okay, you guys locked in?
I think I have it.
Okay, here we go. Keep your own scores. Honor system here, homies. No cheating. What is Richie Valens' first real name in the movie? It is C, Ricardo.
All right.
What instrument does Richie play throughout the movie? Obviously, C, guitar. If you don't know that, yeah, man.
You want an interesting fact?
Yeah.
That he was left-handed, but like Jimi Hendrix, he learned on a right-handed guitar, so he plays a right-handed guitar.
Upside
but he's
down?
left-handed. No, not upside down. He plays it.
Oh, he just plays it?
He plays it how it's supposed to be played, but he's not with opposite hands.
No way.
That's like me with pool.
Yep.
Did not know that. That's impressive.
Even though I'm right-handed.
Wow. Okay. Okay, 3. What is the name of Richie's brother in the film? Everyone knows this. It's B, Bob.
Yep.
Bob! Screw you, Bob! Okay. Number 4. What recurring fear/vision haunts Richie throughout the movie? And that is D, a plane crash.
Which traumatized me as a kid, because when I saw it, I now was scared that a plane was going to explode over my school.
Yeah, me too, dude. All the time.
My whole life, I was like, oh, that's just what happens. Planes.
Yep. Watsonville had one of those little dinky-dink airports, and it had exclusively those little planes, and they would take on and off all day long. Yeah. And so, like, I'd see them in the air, and I'd be like, oh, boom, boom. Yeah. I'd be like so scared. I'd be like, oh man, this is it. It's happening. Yeah, trauma. 5. What song launches Richie into the national
her.
fame in the film? The answer is B. La Bamba.
Is it La Bamba?
Yep.
I thought it was Come On, Let's Go, because that's what got him
That's
his...
the one that kind of gets him, but this is national, bro. See, I think it was a little tricky worded question.
Yeah.
So let's just go with what.
Wait. You said 5 is La Bamba?
Yep.
It's Come On, Let's Go, dude.
No, you both got it wrong. According to this, I think that one broke big. Come On, got to put him on the map, but La Bamba's
Come On,
the one
Let's
that
Go
broke it
got
big.
him, like,
Yeah.
his record deal.
But
Yeah.
wasn't Come On, Let's Go when he was doing the freaking pizza parties and all that shit, right? I would
think
say
so.
that's the one that blew him up.
Listen, locally probably. Next time I see
All right.
someone in his family, I'll ask.
Pinche pedo.
Okay, number 6. Who plays Richie Valens in the 1987 movie? That is C. Lou Diamond Phillips. Everybody knows that.
The great Filipino actor.
Yup, playing a Mexicano. Always makes sense.
Chavez
Okay,
y Chavez.
Chavez, that movie's one of my favorites.
Okay, number 7. What is the name of Richie's girlfriend in the movie? It is C.
Lisa.
Donna. Yeah, Lisa.
Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Donna Lisa.
Yeah. Oh, Maria. Okay. Number 8. What tragic real-life event is shown at the end of the movie? That is C. A plane crash that also
Technically,
killed.
they didn't
Who
show
else?
it.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't
true.
show it, but
Don't show it.
I don't. I think they had enough planes crashing in the movie from the beginning. But also killed. Who was it? The Big Bopper, Buddy
And
Holly.
Buddy Holly.
Or Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
And know who it almost killed was...
That was the guitarist guy.
What's his name?
No.
Oh, shit.
Merle Haggard, I think.
Yeah, Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy, right? Yeah.
Lost
Yeah.
of coin flip.
Yeah.
Dude, you see that place is still up. That place is still operational where they threw that the winter ball or whatever it's called.
Oh, really?
Dude, it's like a time capsule in there. I watched this dude that goes around and he'll go to like filming spots and shit. Dude, that place is awesome. He said that you went in there and he said you almost like can feel the energy of all these events.
Where is it at?
It's in Indiana.
Really?
Yeah, it's in some like but it's really cool. They still throw like fans. They'll get some groups to go play and do they did like a reunion thing there, like a winter ball where they had some cover bands that play like
Mhm.
Bamba music and stuff play there, and I think they had some of the cast came out, and
Wow.
yeah, it was cool.
Wow.
Like Richie Valens' family was there.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Okay, what does Bob jokingly tell Richie he should name his guitar? The answer is B. Lucille.
Is it Lucille? Yeah. Okay.
That's what
That's
this.
what I was
That's,
gonna pick, and then
yeah.
I went with Sue. Damn it.
Is there a joke about it being BB King's guitar?
something like that.
That must be the joke. Is
Yeah.
that it says Lucille, and he's like, BB King already has a guitar named Lucille.
Yeah, I need
I
to
also
watch
haven't
it.
seen that movie in forever.
Me neither. And I think that's the one where I'm just like, that happened in that movie?
Yeah.
It must be like
I don't
so
remember
fast.
that
I don't
I
remember
said the
that
flying
part.
Mexican just because he draws the poster of the flying guitar.
Yeah, Richie and his flying guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, fun
Okay.
fact:
Yeah.
realistically, in real life, it was his crying guitar.
Really?
Yeah, I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube about the shit, and like, someone said that, and the guy from the Silhouettes was actually really good friends with him. He wasn't a dick.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, he said that he wasn't. They just did
Was
that
he
for
like,
fun.
I don't like the way they portrayed me in the
Yeah.
movie, like a total
didn't-
asshole?
He didn't like. He wasn't bitter about it, but he pointed it out. He's like, yeah, we weren't
Yeah.
enemies. Like we were really
Yeah.
good friends. He said he was the one that came up with the crying guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. for the
Look at
poster.
that. And speaking of guitars, what iconic song closes the movie as the credits roll?
The
Tricky
Bamba.
question.
Los Lobos La Bamba?
Yup. Good job, everybody. How'd you do? Eric, what did you score?
I got 2 wrong.
you
Two
got an
wrong, me
8.
too.
Oh, you both got 8s?
We got the exact same wrong.
Yeah,
Wow.
5 and 9, right?
5 and 9.
Wow. Okay, I guess we'll have to go to a bonus question.
When do I mention that Richie Valens is like a third cousin?
What? Wow.
No way.
Like he's like he
Wait
was
a-
my grandma's cousin, so I don't know what that would make.
That's-
Oh, way to bury the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Dang.
Wow.
You
No,
play
now I
guitar?
see the now I see the
I
see
do
the
play guitar
resemblance.
now.
Oh,
I do
shit.
play guitar now.
It's in the
You-
family.
Yeah,
play
so
it-
like that's why when the movie came out when I was a kid, it was like a big deal. We were like, we gotta go. That's like grandma's. So like in the scene where like there's like a home movie
Yeah.
being filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like cousins,
His relatives, yeah.
like actual relatives. So like they were like, oh, that's cousin whatever. And I was like, I've never met these people. Like they live, Pacoima
yeah.
or in Watsonville. They all had moved away
Yeah,
by the
they
time
all-
the
yeah.
movie came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, but it was a big deal. Like in our
Yeah.
family, it was like, oh, you gotta go
Yeah.
see La Bamba. It's your cousin.
Did Richie throw his caca papers in the trash?
You saw the house they grew up in. What do
Duh.
you think?
Remember that shower scene where they're showering? Like,
Yeah.
one next to each other, and all those
Right.
kids are trying to peep on him. Of course
Wakes
they
up with
did.
the
Of course they
tent
did.
with his like
Yeah. No,
shaman grandpa.
someone in my high school, actually, I went to high school with someone whose mom is Richie's sister.
Oh,
And
cool.
so this girl I went to high school with, she plays her own mom in the movie.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
I saw that on
And
one
so-
of those videos I was watching.
So every time the movie comes up, it was like, oh, look, there she is. She's playing her own mom in the movie. And I'm like, oh, cool. High five.
The one that's like, it's like a castle. in
Yeah.
here."
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I've seen it like a million times.
Yeah. I think it's one of those movies that where I think it's required to watch.
Yeah.
If you live in, especially if you
it's
live in
like-
towns like
it's
Watsonville.
it's like our Martin Luther King Jr. video.
Pretty much. Well, you guys tied. I don't have a tiebreaker other than, let me think. What do you even know? What is the name of Bob's girlfriend in the movie?
We had Rosie.
Oh, there you
The
go.
one- yeah,
Eric wins.
he wins.
Because he got in first. Come on, Brosie. Let me in.
Yeah.
Open the door, Rosie. Open the door.
Richie. Yeah, and that movie Sleepwalker for my whole life
Yeah.
has been like I can't disassociate the two.
Yeah,
They're
forever.
That song belongs to that movie.
Yeah,
the
it really
Stephen
does.
King movie?
To
I
Sleepwalker.
know.
Yeah.
About the cats?
Yeah,
cat
the
people?
cat people.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
It is a good
They
movie.
should remake that with better effects because it was a good movie with shitty effects because they had to.
And more
Remember they had to do the
incestuous.
claymation when his face changed.
Yeah.
Good movie though.
All right, well, thanks again, everyone out there in the internet land, for joining us. We are the Three Mexicans. I'm Vince Navarro. That's Eric Lopez. That's Justin Abarca. Join us next time. We will be here to do all things Mexican or maybe Mexican stuff.